The classic design of the Black+Decker Crush Masters provides it with a strong sense of nostalgia. We liked it quite a bit and believed it's a worthy, affordable blender. Welcome to our Shouldit Blender series. What is up everyone, I'm Alan, and in this episode, we're going to be looking at the Black+Decker Crush Master 10-speed blender. It's a compact blender with a 48-ounce glass container that's really budget-friendly. At less than $40 at the time of our purchase, its style is a stark contrast to the digital touchscreen blenders that populate many modern kitchens. So, how well does it perform? How we test? To pick out the best blender for your needs, we developed a set of tests focused on performance, design, and usability, applying them consistently to every blender. This approach helps us provide accurate ratings and rankings fairly across all products. For the details on how we did the testing and rating for this series, you can look up How Should It Test Blender. Now, let's get to the review. Design. The Black+Decker Crush Master is a compact blender that stands 15.8 inches tall, 6.3 inches wide, and 8.3 inches long, weighing approximately 6.7 pounds. The 4-pronged stainless steel blade promotes a good vortex for even blending, but lacks the thickness and size of higher-end models. The motor operates at a minimum speed of 13,003 rounds per minute and a maximum speed of 18,373 rounds per minute, with a pulse mode available, but it lacks presets, a digital display, and a built-in timer. The 48-ounce glass container is heat-resistant, dishwasher-safe, and suitable for small to medium batches, but it's heavier than plastic, making pouring and cleaning more cumbersome. It has measurement markings in liters, cups, and ounces, although the liter markings could be more refined. The lid is a two-part structure, allowing for easy ingredient addition, but its friction-based design and a lack of a handle makes removal challenging. The blender has 4 feet for stability, but they lack suction, causing it to move during heavy-duty use. The motor housing and lid are made from subpar materials, and friction between the blade assembly and drive socket can cause overheating, leading to a burning smell. The control panel has a single row of press buttons, which may require a learning curve and might not appeal to those used to touch-sensitive controls. 6.3 out of 10 for design. Performance. Test number 1. Smoothie. For this test, we used apples, bananas, kale, and milk, and we're pleased to see the Black+Decker produce a smooth, creamy blend with ease. The entire process took about 3.5 minutes, but the blender's efficiency was evident in the first 30 seconds, as it quickly pulverized the fruit, leaving only a few kale remnants. This quick performance makes the Black+Decker a reliable choice for blending fruit-based ingredients. While blending tougher greens like kale may take a bit longer, the extra time is worth it for the superior blend quality. Smoothie, 7.8 out of 10. Test number 2. Frozen fruit smoothie. In this test, we stop blending at the 5-minute mark or once a smooth mixture is achieved. And the Black+Decker's performance with frozen fruit smoothies was average. Even after the time limit, a chunk of strawberry remained unprocessed, and it didn't achieve the desired ice cream-like texture. The long blending heated up the frozen fruits and led to a watered-down consistency, highlighting the blender's limitations. However, given its price, this might be an acceptable trade-off for some, especially since some competitors couldn't pulverize any fruit pieces. For those willing to manually remove the intact chunks, the Black+Decker still offers value. Frozen fruit smoothie, 4.5 out of 10. Test number 3. Protein shake. The Black+Decker excels at blending raw nuts, dried fruits, oatmeal, and protein powder into a smooth, drinkable shake. While it doesn't match the speed of high-powered blenders like the Vitamix E310, it outperforms many similarly priced models with a respectable blending time of 2.5 minutes. Straining the final protein shake revealed a few small bits of dry berries and almonds, but most of the oatmeal was liquefied. The remaining particles were as tiny as sesame seeds, so the drink maintained a smooth texture without feeling gritty. Protein shake, 8.2 out of 10. Test number 4. Almond butter. Creating almond butter requires an extended blending to thoroughly grind the almonds and emulsify their oils. And the Black+Decker 3-minute and 30-second blending time was just right for this task. The result was a well-blended almond butter with a rich, smooth texture and almost no large chunks. The process enhanced the natural sweetness and nuttiness of the almonds, making the flavor delightful. Almond butter, 7.8 out of 10. Test number 5. Crushed ice. The Black+Decker struggles with crushing ice cubes due to insufficient power, leaving most ice unbroken despite its best efforts. This limitation is common among blenders in this price range, with some unable to even dent the ice. If you prefer a blender that can handle ice effectively, consider options like the NutriBullet, Oyster, or Ninja. Crushed ice, 0 out of 10. The overall score for 5 performance tests is 6.4 out of 10. By the way, if you're watching this review, I'm sure you care about hand-measured specs and prices of each product. So, head over to our website, Shouldit.com, where you can sign up and get all the information for free. It's also the best way to support us, so thank you. Usability. The Black+Decker Crush Master is generally user-friendly but has some quirks. It may require manual intervention with tough ingredients, and the lid can be difficult to remove due to its strong seal and lack of handle, leading to potential spills. Additionally, the constant burning plastic smell during use is concerning for a variety of reasons. The blender is quite loud, averaging 102.5 decibels, similar to a motorcycle or chainsaw. Attaching the container to the motor base may take some practice, but it becomes easier over time. The blending container's smooth interior makes cleaning easy, and the removable blade assembly allows for thorough cleaning, though caution is needed due to sharp edges. While wiping down the motor base is straightforward, extra care is needed around the buttons to prevent dirt buildup and moisture damage, which can affect functionality. 7 out of 10 for usability. Verdict? The Black+Decker Crush Master offers affordability with some trade-offs in versatility. It may not excel at heavy-duty tasks like frozen fruit smoothies or crushed ice, as in it can keep blending for long, nor often, but it performs well for simpler recipes on occasion. If you're looking for a budget-friendly blender for green smoothies, nut butter, protein shakes, or baby food, it delivers on expectations. However, for an additional $40, you can opt for a more versatile blender with broader capabilities like the Oyster or the NutriBullet. Final score, 6.4 out of 10. And there you have it, the full review of the Black+Decker Crush Master 10-speed blender. If you're interested in the blender, there's an Amazon link in the description below. For the choices, you can look up our Shouldit Blender series. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a comment, like, and subscribe so that you won't miss our future uploads. Thank you for watching Shouldit, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!